Alright guys, SpartasFinest here, back again. Got another battle today. Well, sorry for the long wait, first of all, but it's just busyness. I'm sorry I'll get back into uploading again frequently. I'll try. But, anyways, to this battle against EchoDjiin, or Dijin, I don't know. But anyways, he led with Sableye, I led with Rotom. I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch here, just predicting him to predict me to predict his Gastrodon switch in, because Gastrodon is hard for my team to deal with, I think. A bit other than Celebi. But I'm going to go into Celebi to deal with this Rotom. I'm going to go straight for the Giga Drain. He predicts me to overpredict and goes for the Trick. And although it's good that I take out his Rotom right there, it is not good that, well, my Celebi is Scarfed, because it was a fairly good threat to his team, but now it's just not nearly as much. But anyways, he goes into his Espeon. I'm going to go straight into Tyranitar because I just want to pursue this thing and try to take it out so that way my team can start setting up its entry hazards with Tyranitar and Skarmory. And I don't want him to keep bringing in his Espeon, especially because he doesn't have a Stealth Rocker, I don't think, other than maybe Metagross. And I don't want him getting anything on my side of the field if I can avoid it. But anyways, he brings in Sableye here. I don't want to stay and let Tyranitar take a burn, so I'm going to go into Celebi since he has the natural cure and is the best thing to take it. And I could just start firing off Giga Drains, so that way, I don't know, I could wear down a Sableye, hopefully do a lot of damage. He actually tries to go for the Substitute, wanting to, I guess, hoping that I wouldn't be able to break it maybe or something. But he sees I definitely can, and with the health I get back from Giga Drain, he's not even really wearing me down much. I'll be wearing him down more than he'll be wearing me down. So he's going to have to switch out here. He's going to go into his Metagross, now knowing that I am locked into the Giga Drain. So, yeah, that's not going to do anything at all. So I'm going to have to switch out here. I think I'm just going to go into my Skarmory, probably, if I remember this correctly. Yeah, just because Skarmory can pretty much counter Metagross, I think, but he does predict that switch and goes into his Espeon. I'm not sure why he went straight into Espeon, just because I think it would have been better of him to just switch into it after. Actually, I don't know, he probably didn't want me predicting Brave Bird. But anyways, I go into Scizor here, just knowing if he recovers up and tries to survive another pursuit from Tyranitar, Scizor's will probably do more with the Choice Band and attack EVs and stuff. So yeah, I end up taking him out after he sets up a light screen though, but his Reflect wears off, so that's pretty good. But now he's going to go into Sableye. I'm going to go into Rotom to take the Will-O-Wisp here. I just want to make him think that I'm going to go for the Volt Switch, just because that's what I did last time. Trying to get some Switch initiative on him, and hoping But I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Grass here, predicting his Gastrodon switch in, since I think he'll go into it. So I do go for it, but I end up having Hidden Power Fire. So that is really going to hurt me, just because, well, his Gastrodon would be, well, it wouldn't be dead, but it would be in very low health right now, and forced to switch out. And I could have easily predicted that switch into probably Metagross, I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to switch out, go into Tyranitar here. He goes Ice Beam, predicting my Celebi, but I just want to get up some Stealth Rocks right away. I don't really care if he scalds me and burns. Tyranitar doesn't really do that much, I find, other than setting up Stealth Rocks and just taking a few hits, absorbing. And I have him to pursue whatever he can, and he's already done that. So now I'm going to go into Latios. I want to just get this Gastrodon poisoned. He actually goes for the Toxic, which is a pretty good play by him, I guess, but I don't know if he's predicting it, or no, he's probably just trying to wear down Tyranitar more quickly or something. But I'm going to go Toxic here. Luckily, he does stay in to try and Ice Beam, wanting to wear me down. Or actually, I thought he was going to Ice Beam, thinking I was Calm Mind. That's what I might have done, I don't know. But he actually goes Recover, thinking I'm Specs, I guess. Something like that, and expecting to take a Draco Meteor. But yeah, that's fine, because now I get this thing poisoned. I don't really mind the poison on Latios that much, just because I don't know if it's that crucial of a poke against his team. I don't know if it really counters anything. I guess it kind of deals with Infernape better than anything else, because it resists fire and fighting, but still isn't like U-turn. But anyways, I go for the Wish there. I just want to recover up either Latios or the rest of my team a bit. I don't really care what. I just want to keep my team alive, really. But I'm going to go into Skarmory here. I guess I was predicting a switch. I don't really remember, but he ends up going into a Sableye, and I don't think that's a very good switch up. I don't really want to get burned or anything. I really hate this Sableye. It really is an annoying poke. I'm definitely going to have to start using one, because it really just... It forced me to switch around a lot, because I don't know, I didn't want anything to take the burn. It was spamming, and it's just such an annoying poke. I really hate it. But, oh well, it's good. But anyways, he's going to start recovering here. Because I wanted to Celebi to take the burn again. I'm just going to spam Giga Drain to try and, well, hopefully do a lot of damage. He actually goes recover, and my Giga Drain does more than, well, I guess it'll be pointless for him to keep recovering, I guess. So he's going to end up switching out here, probably into his Metagross, I would assume, just since I think it's the one thing that can take hits from it, or take the Giga Drain, really, or Infernape. But I go into Skarmory predicting that, making a double switch, because I do want to start setting up my spikes on his team, so that way I could really wear down stuff, especially Sableye, because that's the thing that's really bothering me. But he goes into Infernape here, and I realize that I still have Sturdy, so I kind of figured Infernape's a big threat to my team, and I just want to take it out, so I'm going to stay in Brave Bird. And he actually Stealth Rocks, predicting my switch, so that just works out really well for me, because I take out his Infernape, who could have... It would have been a lot worse if I switched out, and that made life a lot easier. But, and especially since I have Skarmory at like full health too, I was planning on losing Skarmory. But anyways, now he's going to go into his Sableye. He's going to try to recover up. I think I'm going to try to do some good damage by going for a Brave Bird, hoping it would, you know, take him down as much as Recover does, but it's not nearly as much, so that will not be working out here. So I'm going to switch out, or I might actually Whirlwind, predicting another Recover, but I do that. But he actually goes Will-O-Wisp and misses, which kind of sucks, but I think you'll see later, actually, I think I would have rathered him hit there, but oh well. But now he's going to go into his Metagross here. He's going to fire off a Trick and give me a Choice Scarf. I really wasn't expecting that at all, considering he already had Rotom with a Choice Scarf, so I didn't think he would have two guys to trick Choice Scarfs to me. But I just go for the spikes to try and set him up on him. Because right here, I was quite positive that Sableye, I'm pretty sure, is dead after the spikes and Stealth Rock damage. So I don't really have to worry about that thing anymore. And it was the one poke that was annoying me the most. But he's going to fire off a Meteor Mash, get an Attack Rise, which is kind of scary because Metagross with boosted attack is quite powerful, but I'm going to go into Tyranitar here as Death Fodder, because I just want to free switch into my Rotom, because I want to trick this thing and just lock it into a move. So I'm going to just give him back a Choice Scarf so I can kind of cope with it, but this was quite a misplay. I definitely could have just fired off a Hidden Power Fire, since I know I have it now, or hit him with a Hydro Pump, because... well, it wouldn't have taken him out, but would have done a lot of damage, and after that I could have just gone to Celebi and finished him off with Hidden Power Fire, since Celebi is now Scarfed, but instead I'm going to have to find another way to deal with this thing. And it is going to put a much larger dent in my team than it had to. So yeah, now I'm going to go into his Celebi. Since I'm Scarfed, I will outspeed. I'll hit him with the Hidden Power Fire, so that's pretty good, but unfortunately it's not enough damage to take him out. And it's not enough that Scizor's Bullet Punch could take him out, so something has to take a hit. I end up letting that be Scizor just because it's the only thing that'll really survive. A +2 now Meteor Mash from it, I think. Skarmory probably would, but I don't know. Skarmory's really low in health at this point, so I don't know if it necessarily would. But I'm going to go for the U-turn, take out his Metagross, and now all the Pokemon he has left are just Gastrodon and Sableye, I think. But yeah, as I thought Sableye would die to Stealth Rock and Spikes, I see here that he does not. He would have died to Sandstorm damage, but he gets off a Recover, and this is just awful for me. I know the best thing I could do, just keep him as low as I'd like, is just go straight for a Whirlwind, so that's what I do there. Try to force him out. I force him into Gastrodon, which isn't too bad, just because, well, I don't know what I'm saying. Obviously, that's what he's going to go into. It's his only other poke. But, yeah, I'm going to go into Latios here. I just want to stall those Gastrodon, so that way, right now, my plan is to go into Scizor, pretty much after stalling it out a bit, so it's low in health from Toxic, and Latios dies to Toxic too. That's kind of what I hope happens. Caesar will be able to take out Gastrodon with the U-turn, or even better is just I barely don't take it out with the U-turn. Then he dies to Toxic as I switch in Skarmory and get taken out by a Scald or something like that. I don't know what, maybe an Ice Beam. But yeah, Skarmory dies, and then all he'll have left is Sableye, who will take entry hazard damage, and then Caesar could finish off with a Bullet Punch. If not, I'll have to try and let Skarmory kill itself against Sableye. If Caesar can't take out if Caesar takes out Gastrodon in one hit, which he actually does here, I have to go into Skarmory to try and take out Sableye here, because Sableye is his last poke. All I have left is Skarmory and Caesar. I'm going to have to just Brave Bird myself to death pretty much, and hope that if he keeps recovering up, he'll be at low enough health that Caesar can finish him off. So that is pretty much the plan. He is going to start spamming the recovers. I'm going to start spamming the Brave Bird, and it does a pretty good chunk of damage, so I'm feeling pretty good, because if Skarmory could do a pretty good chunk of damage, I'm guessing Caesar, being Choice Banded and really powerful like he is, will be able to do a lot to the Sableye, so that's really the hope here. It's just going to come down to if Caesar can, finish him off with the Bullet Punch, or if I'm at, low enough or high enough health that I won't die from a Will-O-Wisp. So yeah, he fires off his final recover here before I hit him with a Brave Bird and kill myself with Skarmory. I end up taking him down to a point where he's at about 2/3 of health. So he is probably going to be physically defensive, but Sableye's stats are pretty shitty. So I'm going to bring in Caesar, hopefully take him out. I am low enough, I will die to the burn, but I go straight for that Bullet Punch. Don't take him out, but he misses. And I do feel bad about this, because I definitely can relate losing battles just purely because of hacks and how I hate it. But it just feels great to really win by it, so I'm sorry for that, hacks. You did deserve that win. But, oh well, good game, EchoDjiin. And guys, like, comment, subscribe. And